Okay, hi all and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favour and subscribe. So today we're going to look at something a bit different. We're not looking at coins, we're going to look at a note. And here in front of us we have a 10 trillion, trillion dollar note from the Central Bank of Zimbabwe. So just to put that into a bit of perspective, 1 million is a trillion. So times that by 10. So we're talking 10 million here. That is a lot of money. Okay, so there was also $100 trillion note printed, which is, I believe, the highest denomination of a note in recorded history. But I only have a 10 trillion, which is still a lot. So let's have a look at the note we've got. So these were around in 2009 and were the consequence of a complete failure of government and central banking in Zimbabwe. This note would have just about purchased a loaf of bread in 2009. Hyperinflation is something that we should all be concerned with, as no currency is currently backed by gold and silver, and central banks are printing currency, also known as quantitative easing, when times are a bit tough. I'm not going to say that every currency is going to head that way, but every currency in history's ended in hyperinflation, so there's no reason that the pound or the dollar won't. But that's up to central banking and government to make sure that they do quantitative tightening and hold it off. Who knows? When it was first introduced in 1980, it had a similar value to the dollar. So in 1980, $1 would have bought you $1 US, so it was a similar exchange rate. In 2008, 669 billion Zimbabwe dollars was the equivalent to $1. So you can see the effects of hyperinflation there. In 2009, the inflation in Zimbabwe hit 79.6 billion%, and the currency was scrapped in 2009. I mean, it's just unsustainable. It's costing a lot more to print the actual notes than the notes are worth, so it just can't continue. So this is why banks have to be very careful when they're doing QE, because you could go too far, people lose their confidence in the currency, nobody wants it. The central banks run out of money, and all they can do is just keep printing money, which devalues the money that people already have. Which, if you've got a lot of debt, that's good because it inflates the debt away. But also, if you hold money or you've got any wealth, then it inflates that away as well. So you're left with nothing. Okay, so anyway, enough for the history lesson. Let's have a quick look at this note. This is actually a very good looking note. I like this, although it was fairly worthless. They still a decent note, very well made. We can see here 10 trillion Zimbabwe dollars, Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, which is the central bank. I promise to pay the bearer on demand $10 trillion. So that's in English, and it's exactly as we have on Bank of England notes. It's got the code here, the serial number, sorry, same there. Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, I'm guessing that is the governor of the Bank of Zimbabwe. Hurrah, 2009 this note was printed. It's got a hologram there, if you can see. It's got some security features. I mean, it's a great condition, this note. It's uncirculated. And then if we look at the reverse side, it's fairly plain. It's got the denomination there, the Reserve Bank. This is like another security feature. Same as this. A picture of, I'm guessing that is the central bank or some kind of government building, and a historical picture there. So yeah, great design. It's a lovely note. It's just a shame what happened to the people who owned this money in Zimbabwe. But yeah, so that's it, the $10 trillion note. Please do me a favour and subscribe to the channel. If you've got any comments, please leave them down below. It'd be good to start a discussion on this if anybody's got anything they would like to add. And I will speak to you next time. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.